I think the last person anybody should take advice from is Hillary Clinton, but she gives her unsolicited advice to Kamala Harris, and I appreciate that. And that's why Kamala Harris's campaign is in the worst possible position now compared to 2020 and 2016. She was on MSNBC this morning, and she discusses her fetish of making up lies about Donald Trump and how much of a threat to democracy he is. Every complaint about Donald Trump is exactly as expected.
So what is your assessment of the stakes of this election? I mean, you are in a very exclusive club of people who've ever run for president, let alone run against Donald Trump. So to what extent do you offer counsel or do you speak with Kamala Harris about how to run against Donald Trump, who, as you've said, is a different candidate now, a darker candidate, arguably, than he was in 2016?
That's absolutely true, Willie. You know, I've talked with Kamala a few times. I obviously talked with her before the debate because he is more incoherent. He is angrier. He is lashing out all the time at everybody. He's filled with grievance and rage. And, you know, in my acceptance speech at the convention way back in 2016, I said, you know, you can't trust somebody with nuclear weapons who you can bait with a tweet, because I saw that in him at the time. A lot of people didn't, or they gave him the benefit of the doubt, or they thought, hey, you know, we've had 2 terms of a Democrat, let's try the Republicans, for whatever reason. I understand that. But now the stakes are even higher because he has a record. We have seen him try to abuse power. We have seen him try to overturn a legitimate, free, fair election. We have watched him bungle COVID and cause unnecessary deaths and pain. So he has a record. And in addition to that, he's told us what he's going to do. He is absolutely linked to this Project 2025 and all of their dark and dystopian efforts to turn the clock back on Americans' rights and the way we live and how we, you know, look at our futures together. And he has a long rhetorical record now of making it very clear that he would be unaccountable if he were ever near the White House again.
That might have been the most standard issue Democrat talking points against Donald Trump I've ever heard. It's like at this point we memorize a few talking points to crap on Trump, and none of them really strike a chord. Like, I can't even pretend to be a Democrat and think she's making any good points and nod my head. Trump screwed up COVID. But there were more deaths under Joe Biden, and I don't care about that, though. This was a local issue. I just don't recommend Democrats go down the death argument because it doesn't work in their favor. Governors screwed the pooch and shut down all their states, bankrupting everyone, and everyone got COVID anyways. But Project 2025, the 900-some-odd document that no Democrat truly read, only heard that it was bad and is therefore using their talking points. He has a record. Well, at least Donald Trump has a record for presidency, unlike Hillary Clinton. But anyways, this woman is the worst, and I don't know how people still want to put her on air because nobody likes her.